Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to another tropical video. Today we have a special guest.
Hello.
Go ahead and introduce
Reed
yourself.
is back.
Yes, Reed is back.
Still sick though.
And my name is Real Fanning of the Southeast. So let's go ahead and jump into our tropics here. So we have our 5-day graphical weather tropical outlook from the National Hurricane Center in Miami. So let's go ahead and start off with, what are you sharing? Oh, Reed, I already got all that stuff.
Okay.
So disturbance 1 is a 40% chance of tropical cyclone formation in the next 5 days. The eastern tropical Atlantic, a tropical wave located southeast of the Cabo Verde Islands, continues to produce a broad area of disorganized showers and thunderstorm activity. An area of low pressure is forecasted to form with this system in the next day or so, and environmental conditions appear marginally favorable for additional development. A tropical depression could form by the later part of this week as the system moves generally west northwest or northwestward over the eastern Atlantic and the central tropical Atlantic. Formation chance through 48 hours, that's going to be a lower 10%. And then the 5-day outlook for the formation chance is a medium 40%. So we'll be watching that system very closely for the East Coast and stuff.
Yeah, definitely. It's the Cabo Verde Islands. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it.
Okay, Cabo Verde. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Next, we have Tropical Storm Earl. It has 65-mile-an-hour sustained winds. And let's go ahead and check out. It's moving 4 knots at 5 miles an hour. So let's go ahead and look at our wind speed probabilities. So our wind speed probabilities here, we have a 90% of tropical cyclone or tropical storm force winds. So let's look at the
GFS?
no, not that.
Euro?
The warning cone. So here we have the warning cone. If it will load, I'm very sorry about this.
Cone of uncertainty.
Okay, so here we go. So they expect it to become a hurricane at 8 a.m. on Wednesday and continue as a hurricane until Friday. What does M mean?
M as in what?
M just says after the H on the 8 a.m. Friday is this 8 a.m. Saturday. It just says M here. I'll see what it says M right here.
Oh, M is major hurricane.
Oh, okay. So yes, they're forecasted to become a major hurricane. So, yeah. Next we have.
I'm just gonna pull up the radar here.
Next we have tropical cyclone. Hurricane Danielle. It is the wind speeds are 85 mile-an-hour sustained wind gust, and it has a 976 millibar pressure. So it's moving at 8 miles an hour. So thankfully it's not moving at 1 mile an hour anymore. Very slow. We are watching this very closely for Europe because it may impact Europe. So yeah, right now it is only a Category 1 hurricane. It is expected to remain a Category 1 hurricane. Here is your wind speed probabilities. It again has a 90%, but the wind speed probabilities go down to about 5 to 10 once it reaches near Europe. So it probably will weaken out before it gets to Europe because it's going to get those colder waters. So yeah. So now let's look at our satellite imagery for Hurricane Danielle. As you can see, right where the circle is in the middle, where there's no color, that is where our low is. So we do have a low right here. So yes, we have a low there. Now let's look at Tropical Storm Earl. So right in front of the storm, about right here, we have a low that has formed. Well, the low is obviously going to stay there while it becomes a major hurricane. So let's go ahead and look at the eastern eastern tropical Atlantic off of Africa. So this wave has moved off of Africa, and we're watching it very closely for a low to develop and possibly a tropical cyclone. Let's go ahead and look at our GFS models. So if you come along with me here, we already have a low developed. Let me make sure. Okay, no, we don't. Okay, so a low, as you can see, there's one little circle there. That is where we can see that the low is trying to develop. Let's watch Tropical Storm Earl first. So it already has a 998 millibar pressure. So if we keep watching it, you can see it strengthens a lot. I think, let me use the Z18. Wait, I think that, yeah. I don't know why, but it just cut out. Okay, yeah. So you can see it strengthening. It won't go any further. Okay, yeah. This thing only goes to September 8th, Reed.
Yeah.
I'm going to use the 66Z. Oh, that only... Okay, so yeah, something happened with our... So let's go ahead and look at the euro. So here's your euro. The euro already shows a low has developed with this thing over here. Off that just came off of Africa. That is not correct. There's not a low that has developed quite yet, but very soon there could be a low. So you can see Tropical Storm Earl, it becomes a hurricane and it gains strength. But let's look back at Hurricane Danielle. It weakens and just we can't really see where it goes much further anywhere else. But this thing, we're watching that very closely because look again. That is a tropical cyclone right there, showing this on September the 9th. So we're going to be watching that very, very closely. Thank you so much. And Reed, do you have anything else to show us?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up Tornado HQ real quick if you want to show that. Just a general look real quick. Some showered storm activity. But there are a few flash flood warnings as well, and there's a flood watch that's Alabama all the way up to Maine, with some flash flood warnings up here near
Hey Reed,
Asheville.
there's a flash flood on Macon Bibb County.